I just thought I'd share something that came to me because I know that a lot of people are realizing that things are happening at a pretty accelerated rate. Remember, first videos that I put up, I was prompted to do them for a very specific reason. You go back and listen to all of them, then you don't. And you look at sort of in your looking glass, what I do is quantify the acceleration of change. Okay? One example of that would be when I left the mainland, and when was that? 1972, where I was in a snow-capped mountain, leaving the Forest Service, having spent the fire season fighting fires. And the next thing I know is I'm landing on Aloha Airlines at Lihue Airport on the south shore of the island of Kauai. When I got off that airplane, I thought I was on another planet. The reality changed like that. And the energy that you feel in that environment was, wow, God, feel this energy, man. That's a reality change. That quick. Which are vibrational changes. Okay? So when you're experiencing that kind of energy, you want to hang out with that energy, right? Right. Okay? That's called energy identity. Okay? That's an evolution of your learning. Who you choose to learn from, right? So I chose girls because they're birth givers. Okay? So one of the most beautiful experiences that I've ever had, probably throughout my entire life cycle here, is when you realize that when you're on a timeline and you're going from each sequence of event to the next sequence of event, and then all of a sudden another event happens, and you realize, obviously, when you look back, why your sequenced events took you to that event to experience what that is. So I met a guy in here, and I realized recently why it was. It's like a roadmap. If you want to follow it on a timeline, you can follow it from month to month, year to year. Okay? But I was led to run into somebody that I've never met before in my entire life. But guess who sent me? Sophia. Okay? Now, I didn't know that at first when I first got there, but when I met him, I developed his gravitation, my energy, the magnet, pulled him right in. It didn't take him long to figure that out, because this was a gentleman that had been doing a lot of crack, a lot of speed, a lot of meth in Las Vegas. He tried to kill himself. He wanted to exit. So he allowed a big-ass truck to hit him. It's a miracle the guy survived it if you knew what actually happened to him. They had to rebuild one half of his body. Okay? And he ends up in the gospel mission over here. Well, he had remembered before that happened, okay, when he was on speed, that he happened to have a vision where he was experiencing a figurine. And the figurine, the communication that he got from what he was looking at was Sophia, because the figurine was a figurine of Sophia. Okay? That was like a call that he felt that he had from her. Okay? See how that works? So she will use, through communication, prompts, to go here, to go there, because you implicitly trust your teachers, your intuition, why you go, where you go through a time bubble, right? So when he mentioned that to me about 3 weeks ago, it was confirmed by her this morning, me. Okay? So that's the work that, if you will, the tribes do. The people who are the healers, the medicine men, right? Sitting Bull. Okay? Sitting Bull was a medicine man. He was a healer. That's why I could cry buckets of tears. What they did to our brothers and sisters on this planet. So that's why everything's being restored. We've been here all the time. This planet's a healing center. Okay? That's why Gaia is the goddess of health and wellness. Her living energies will heal you. She's the one who heals me. I can be in a city, feel the lower energies, but I know right where to go. All I got to do is go for a nature hike, go grab a tea, take my food off, and go be with her. That's a memory wipe. That's a change in your reality. That's a change in vibration. That's the kind of energy I love to hang out with. When you know that your soul is consumed by that much power, by that kind of flower essence of what a girl means to me, because you give back what you learned through her, become what you are. Because that's the journey that you took to learn through. Was a higher spiritual pathway through a goddess, the grand creator. The wisdom that the essence of a girl's heart has, because she has eternal love to give you and always take care of you with compassion and empathy, because she loves you so much. So it's sort of like the way that I've always explained it. The energy that I use to create things, whether it's a coloring book, whether it's oil paints, whether it's whatever instruments in this particular density that we use, the energy that we are is the energy that becomes what it is we created. Why is that? So that's in alignment with us, in harmony. The waves, the speed of the waves are in harmony. So I figured that what came to me was, it's sort of like, okay, let's measure the waves that are happening on the planet, what you're plugged into, right? Because you're source coded. You're connected to her. Okay? So it came to me by the end of the month, by the end of January. This isn't going to take long. This will happen pretty fast. You're going to start feeling the energy go way up. Okay? So I told Chris, that's his name. He's reclaiming his energy. He's pulling back everything that he lost. And it is the most beautiful thing to experience and observe. A soul recovering everything that he lost here. And that's why I'm here, is to help him do that. That's what love and service to others is. Isn't it? Isn't it, Mom? You learn that through your spiritual mother. In this case, that's Gaia, which is the goddess of humanity. She's a healer, a big one. So that's why we're in here, the clans and the tribes. So I'm always going to give all my love to my clan mother, Karen Luke McDonald, because that's what she spends all her time doing. Trying to heal you. So we're going to begin healing this planet. And you have no idea what it's like to be able to experience what I experience in my heart every day. But if you can experience from one moment how much love that is, it's all worth it. Because that's why we're all here. The light already won this. Okay? It's already happened. So with that, I thought I'd just share that because I haven't felt this happy in a long time. And it's like going home. It's like going home. The job's done. So anyway, thank you all that are here. All the light warriors, all the light workers who guard and protect and defend what light is, which is what love is, which is what we are in living spirit. Have a good night. Don't worry about nothing, okay? We got this, okay? Take care. I love you all with all my heart and soul. Bye now. Be good to yourselves.